Hello everyone, and welcome back to All the Mods 6. Last episode, or not really last episode, but last video, was the announcement for the server challenges. So we're going to be doing challenges on the server. I'll head over there just real quick to show it off, because it's pretty quick. So you can join... Oh, that doesn't look good. Oh, no, we're good. It was just a little bit of lag. So you'll join the server, you'll get to spawn, here you are. You'll read all this stuff. Oh, okay, information on Discord, contact JP Sama. Okay, yep. Oh, no griefing. Thank you. And then, if I don't respond, it's not because of my massive ego. No, not at all. Not at all. It's probably because I'm recording with chat off. And you can /RTP. It's beautiful. You'll run over here. You can be like, ooh, welcome to the challenge bridge. Simply walk into the active portal. Jump in here, fly through, wait for it to teleport you, because it's a little bit buggy sometimes. And here you go. Boom, you're at spawn. If you pick like this plot here, and for some reason you have to dig into the ground and you have all this extra concrete or something, you can just run back over here and chuck in the extra concrete here. That's all fine. But you'll walk into your claim. Now, some of these are actually taken, which is pretty cool, because as you can see on the map, they're different colors. But you can come over here, open your inventory, go into the chunks, go into the top left again, and you can left-click it and claim it. Beautiful. As you can see, these ones are already claimed. Okay, that's it. And we're building farms this time. You can check out that video if you want more info. So here we are. Now, last episode we got this farm running, and I actually had to turn it off because it was working too well. I had to turn it off. I also had it force loaded, so that meant it was like on 24/7 because we're on a server. So all I did was take out the pedestal upgrade to get that to stop. We can get that up and running later, but we need a better system so that we don't lag up the server, and we can like get rid of the excess stuff. Okay, this episode, I'm going to try and tackle refined storage. Now, I'm going to let you guys in on a bit of a secret. I already recorded this episode, but I didn't record. Like, I almost had the stuff made. As you can see, things have been moved. Stuff has happened. I had the stuff placed down. I double checked to make sure I was recording. I was not. So that was very traumatizing. It's hard to pick yourself up when you make mistakes like that, but we're doing it. So I went through and I essentially uncrafted everything that I made. So I gave myself back the materials. So I've got the iron that I need. I'll grab that preemptively now. I actually need this bone meal, and I need to probably process a bit more, or maybe not. I need the green dye, and I'll show you all of this in a second. This stuff actually comes later. The first thing we need is andesite, because in order to make refined storage stuff, you need this processor binding, and it requires a slime ball. Now, pink slime, you can get with some machines, and it's not actually too bad. But the problem is you have to make a bunch of machines, and I don't really want to do that yet. So instead, we're going to make slime balls. Now, to do that, it's sort of simple. Lime dye and dough. Now, dough is the tricky part, and that is wheat flour and a water bucket, and wheat flour is just wheat in a millstone. But you obviously need to power this millstone with rotational energy from Create. And I'm going to go through all that. We did this in our Dyer playthrough, so I'm not going to take too much time on it, but I'll show you how it works. Another thing is andesite, I have not found. We don't have any andesite. So instead, we're going to make it. And luckily, because I've recorded this episode before, I know what to do. And that is, you get some cobble, you put it in here. I guess we're going for 4. And then you put it with a bit of nether quartz. Boom, boom, boom. You don't actually need that much, so I'm going to make sure I save some nether quartz because we use this for a lot of other recipes. Then you add the diorite that you've just crafted with cobble, and you get andesite. Perfect. Now, the andesite you actually combine with iron nuggets. You probably don't need this much, but we're just going to craft it all up. So you craft it in this same formation, so iron nuggets and andesite, and you get andesite alloys. Beautiful. These are our building blocks. So, first thing we need is a large cogwheel. And it gives you 2. So we need birch buttons. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 birch buttons. And then this makes us large cogwheels. Perfect. Now, one of these large cogwheels, we want to turn into a water wheel. So, we're going to need some slabs. Beautiful. Combine this, we get a water wheel. That's our power generation made, right? This water wheel. Next, we need a way to move that rotational energy upwards, which means we need a vertical gearbox, which is crafted with a gearbox. So we do that with an andesite casing and some cogwheels. So andesite casing is andesite alloy, a log, and planks. Easy enough. So we'll craft that. Gives us 4, which is pretty good. Then we need small cogwheels. So that's just 8 buttons and another one of those thingies. It looks like we're out of planks. So let's craft those. Boom, 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 boom. We need 8 of these. Perfect. Then we combine those to get 8 cogwheels. Even better. And then, then we combine 4 of these cogwheels over one of these casings. And we get a gearbox. Beautiful. We put the gearbox in. Guess what we get? A vertical gearbox. Exactly what we need. Then, last but not least, the millstone. Nice and easy. Cogwheel, 2 andesite alloys, a stone, and planks. And was that a perfect amount of andesite alloy? It was. We have no excess alloy. So, if you want to make this same setup, you only need 6 andesite alloy. I think that's what we had. Alright, let's place some of these things and get ready. So, I already decided the location, obviously, and that is next to our farm over here. Oh, okay, we have a bit of a fan club. And I've set up like a little waterfall. Now, I'm going to have to replace this just for the setup. And we place the water wheel, I think, here. I think that's how I have it. Creepers, man. What are you going to do about them? Boom. Alright, creep it down. Creep it down. Hopefully that one stays over there. So here's our water wheel. We've placed it. Now, we want to place the water to flow over as many sides of the water wheel as we can while still going in the same direction. So we can place this here. I think we can actually place it up a bit. I don't know which goes faster, but that's looking pretty good. I'm happy. Now, we can actually break this. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we can't break that. Interesting. How did I have this set up before then? Because I swear in the previous one I was allowed to break it. I think I had this down more. It was down one. So I'm going to do that. I had it here. Yeah, that looks fine. Oh. I'm going to be honest, don't really know what I'm doing. Even though I've already literally done this before. I might have a problem. Does this expand out again? It does. Okay. What if I place this down one? Then what, huh? Then what? But then what if I do this, this, this? Because I swear this worked. What? What? Okay, I do not have a single clue what I have done. But apparently I'm making the biggest mess known to man. Oh my god. Am I just doing the same thing over and over again? Have I gone crazy? No, there we go. There we go. That, yeah, perfect, perfect. We've done it. Oh. How did this happen? Oh, water maybe flew. Yeah. I think water broke the wheat, and then it just got replaced, because there's a broken torch as well. Okay, we're fine. So, what we can do now is place a large cogwheel. We can attach a small cogwheel, like so, and that's obviously moving faster. Then we can slap on our vertical gearbox, and that makes it so that we can connect on the top a millstone. Beautiful. Then we can simply grab a stack of wheat, jump up here, boop, 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 jump up here, and chuck in the wheat. And that will slowly but surely grind. So it's a pretty simple setup. Water wheel spins, it spins cogwheel, big cogwheel spins smaller cogwheel to spin it faster, and that spins the millstone via going upwards with the vertical gearbox. Perfect. Now, I think you just right-click and you get some wheat flour. That should actually be plenty. And the recipe for wheat flour into dough is actually really annoying. You have to combine it with a bucket of water every single time. So there's lots of going in and out of your inventory. Boom, boom, boom. But there we go. 3 should be plenty because you actually get quite a lot of this process of binding. So you can't actually combine green dye and bone meal in this mod pack. You have to turn the bone meal into white dye. So we only need 3, so I guess we'll do that. And then this should get us quite a bit of lime dye. And then this will get us 3 slime balls. Now we need string to combine this with, so we'll grab a bunch of that. Place the slime balls in the middle, string either side, boom. Lots of process of binding. Perfect. Okay. We're slowly catching up. Now the server might have to restart soon. I think it said in 30 minutes a little while ago. But I'll just come back and hop on after to finish the episode, if we don't finish it by then. Okay, so Next, we're going to make this disk drive. Now, there's quite a lot going on here, but we'll break it down step by step. So, we need a chest, we need a machine casing, some quartz enriched iron, and an advanced processor. So we'll start with the processor. This requires a raw advanced processor to be cooked or smelted, and that's just processor binding, a diamond, redstone dust, and silicon. And silicon is just smelted quartz. We don't have Certus quartz, so we're just going to smelt some of this. So we'll smelt that up. That can do its thing. We'll grab our diamond. We've already got redstone in the crafting table. We have the processor bindings, so all we need now is the silicon. Perfect. We can combine this now. So this, silicon, processor binding, redstone. Perfect. And we can chuck this in one of these smelters and get that cooking. Perfect. Next on our list is the machine casing. And this is just 8 quartz enriched iron and a bit of stone. So, we might as well make all of our enriched iron, right? How much of this do we need? We need, I think, 16. So that should be a good amount. Alright, so then that's the machine casing, bit of stone and the 8 quartz enriched. And then we need 6 of this and all the other pieces. So we'll grab the, hopefully smelted, the processor. And we're going to need a chest, which needs a little bit more wood. So let's do this. Boom, boom, boom. We've got the wood. And here we go. Disk drive. Perfect. Now I'm going to place this bad boy right there. Beautiful. Next up is the controller. So 3 silicon, another advanced processor, another machine casing, and enriched iron. So we'll make the processor. We'll get that smelting at least. So we're going to need silicon for this. So silicon, diamond, redstone, binding. Boom. And we can chuck that probably in here. It'll be done soon. Next up, what are we after? We need the machine casing. So a little bit more enriched iron. We need quite a bit. Hopefully we have enough quartz. Maybe that's enough. We'll see how we go. Machine casing, check. And then that should be it, right? We just add all the bits together. And we get a controller. Beautiful. Controller, check. We'll place that bad boy right there. Next up is the grid. Now, the grid is a little bit more tricky. We need another processor, so I guess I'll get that ready. But then you need an actual grid. And the actual grid requires a bit of other stuff. What else? The redstone. And it was at this point where I checked to make sure I was recording. Alright, I am recording. I've double checked. So the processor's cooked. Crafting table, well, we know how to make that. We need the grid. The grid, a bit overwhelming of a recipe. Well, we know the glass. We know the machine casing and the quartz enriched iron. We can do that. Next up, we need these things. So improved processors and destruction and construction core. So let's get the improved processor. Let's see what this is. Okay, so it's quite a similar recipe to the other processor, just with gold instead of diamonds. So hopefully we have some gold. We do. So we only need 2. That should get us going. 2 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these, and 2 of these. And for some reason, when I put 2 in, it bugs out and only shows me 1 because the inventories are weird. So let's get that smelting. We can grab this guy for later. Next up are the construction and destruction cores. I say it a bit weird. Glowstone dust and a basic processor. Okay. Basic processor is... Oh, it's the recipe but with iron. So I think we need a few of these. So let's shift click this in. Do we need this many of them? Well, we only know we need 2 for now. So how about we do the 2 and we figure out what we need in a second. Actually, is that it? I think that's it, right? Yeah, 1, 2. So 1 of these and then boop, 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 and then 1 of these. That's the destruction one with our quartz. Perfect. So grab this. We're going to need the glowstone dust. And we have quartz on us. So wait for this to smelt. Perfect. Place these in. 1 of them will be glowstone. 1 of them will be quartz. That should be everything, right? Let's get the grid. Oh no, we need the machine casing. So we're going to need a bit more of this iron. Hopefully enough. Is that going to be enough? I think that is. I think we get to save a little bit of our stuff. So machine casing. Beautiful. Then stick it all together to get a grid. Then combine that with a crafting table and an advanced processor. And voila, a crafting grid. How cool is that? Now, we also need a storage disk. I don't recall how difficult that was to make. Where was it? 1K storage disk. So we need a storage part. We need a bit more silicon, which needs a bit more quartz. And then we need more quartz-enriched iron. Oh, all right, we have 2 silicon. How much do we need? Oh, yeah, we need to smelt all of that, and then we need more. All right, I'm going to have to get some more quartz. Because I don't think I have any more anywhere. Alright, I'll meet you guys in the nether, mining some quartz. Alright, I'm in the nether. Now, we need to be careful because it is on a harder difficulty than we were in here last time. But, luckily, we have quartz all around us, apparently. So, I'm going to quickly grab a bunch. So, hopefully I don't have to come back later. 24? Is that a pretty good amount? I think that's a pretty good amount. Alright. You know what? Let's just slash home. Beat the system. Here we go. What do we need the quartz for? The iron. Yes. Excellent. Boom. Now, I don't know if that'll be enough. We might need to grab some more iron, so let's preemptively do that. We might need some glass. I'm not too sure. Might as well grab some of that too. Okay, so storage disk. What do we need? The silicon. Beautiful. It's done. So the storage part. Perfect. Then we combine this all together, and we get this, a storage disk. Well, that was easy. It was a bit quick. So let's put this guy in. Disk drive is in. And as you can see, it's now 0 out of 1K. Beautiful. It needs power, though, obviously. How can we do that? What's our best way of getting power? We could just pick up this battery and the solar panel. That's a possibility. Should we just do that? Let's just do that. Why not? The battery we'll place here. We'll have it the south. No, not south. Down will be exporting. There we go. Oh, it's lit up. And it looks beautiful. Look at that. That is very pretty. We'll now select this guy here. And say that up is... No, well, I want up to be importing. Up. Okay, so up is storing. And then exporting. Oh, you change the mode at which you click. Oh, I like that. Okay. Well, here's our system. How cool is this? We can open the controller. And we can see that there's a crafting grid and a disk drive attached. You can see how much power it's using. Okay. We have plenty of power in here, though, so it should be fine. Oh, do I have to change the mode? I do. Very interesting. Okay. We'll have to figure this out later. But I should be able to right-click on the crafting grid. And here we go. We have a crafting grid. Now, what happens if I shift-click my iron? It goes in here. Now we have 15 of the 1K taken up. Beautiful. So, I should be able to put in all of the things that I use for crafting. So the lime dye, these processor bindings, cogwheels, all of that fun stuff. The glass I use, cobble I use. And it should all go in there. And it's stored in this drive. And I should now be able to grab all this stuff. And pretty much just chuck it all in here. Boom, 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 boom. Now, I don't want to put junk in here because I don't want to fill it up with things that I'm not going to use to craft, right? We can do that later. We can make bigger drives. You can make, where is it? You can make 4K storage, and then you can make 16K, and then you can make 64K, and I think that's it. Nope, you can make 256K. Oh my god, you can make a lot. You get the point. But yeah, here we go. Slowly but surely, we can now empty all of these chests into here. And then I think we can you know, add some access points, get some wireless terminal access. But here it is. This is the very basic setup. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I've recorded this twice now, but hopefully this one is recorded. That would be very good. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy modded content, make sure you do subscribe. I'm sure most of you already are. So I thank you for that. Nice unrendered tree. Whatever. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.